All right, live it over live. The Saudi-backed golf league that right now is getting Tiger Woods involved, meeting with major PGA players to say, let's stop this thing once and for all. In the middle of all of this, a pair of New Jersey state lawmakers are working on a plan to make sure at least anything that LIV plans to do doesn't happen in the Garden State, including the Bedminster Club, where the former President Donald Trump had hosted a LIV event at his own golf course. Let's get the read from Doug Eldridge, the sports agent extraordinaire, Achilles PR founder, expert on all things sports, actually. Doug, this battle against LIV and now these lawmakers involved to try to ban their having anything to do with New Jersey, is it overkill, or what do you think?
Well, you know, Mr. Cavuto, up to this point, it's been largely a PR battle. But now we're starting to see that clutch and accelerator transition to a potential policy battle. The jury's still out in terms of whether this is overreach, but it's certainly a bold statement by these New Jersey lawmakers, to say the least.
All right, what they're trying to say is you can't play here. But I always wonder, whatever people's feelings about the Saudis and obviously their blood on their hands and the killing of American journalists, what have you, China's no saint, and yet the PGA has strong ties to China. Leaving that back and forth aside, does this risk looking like a pile-on to you, that this is going a little too far, and let the free market decide whether money talks and all this other stuff can walk?
Well, three things. Number one, it's such a coincidence that Commander Lippold would be on right before me, because I'm actually talking to you this afternoon from Burbiz, the largest veteran and military spouse networking and resource event in the country. And last night we had a dinner with a table full of decorated combat veterans, and this topic came up. And I said, guys, what's your sentiment on LIV? Now, Neil, 25% were vehemently against it for all the reasons that you just espoused. The other 25% had a healthy skepticism of anything Saudi-backed. But I would say the overwhelmingly vocal 50% believe in the free market and said, Dougie, if I had a chance to go out and get $4 million per round of golf, I'd do it. Now, in the context of the moral higher ground, who has levity here? Those that back the Chinese industry or those that back the Saudis? We've discussed this before. The NBA lost roughly $400 billion by Daryl Morey's tweet surrounding Hong Kong because the Chinese...
I'm jumping on you, my friend, because this break is coming, but you're quite right. Not resolved yet. We'll have more after this.